Hello everybody. I've had a better week this week than I had last week because one day in the week, what do you think? I had a love letter. 88 years old, and I had a love letter, not what you think, but I had 6 roses sent to me and a lovely letter from a couple that I know very well, and you know them as well. And they wrote me this lovely letter. I read it several times and I'm still reading it. And I'll show it to you in a minute. And the lady that wrote it said, "How are you doing in all this bad weather?" Never mentioned the virus. I was glad of that. And of course, I don't mind the rain because I don't go out anyway. "How are you managing in all this rainy weather?" she said. "And how are you?" And then she went on to tell me something nice that had happened to her, which cheered me up too, and she was so happy about it. And then she told me a little bit about her past, which I enjoyed. And then she said, "I enjoyed listening to you." Well, of course, that cheers you up, doesn't it? Anyway, I thought about that. And I thought the trouble they took to write that letter to me, how kind they were with everything they've got to do to take the time to write a letter to me. And I really enjoyed it. And I thought to myself, you remember what the Lord Jesus said, didn't you? He said to us, "This is my commandment that I give to you, that you love one another." He didn't say an option. He said, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." That's a big one, isn't it? As he has loved us. But I felt that they did that to me. They gave me a little bit of Jesus' love in the week, which cheered me up no end. And they finished up the letter with love and 3 kisses from Eve and Jim. So you know who that is, don't you? Eve and Jim. So afterwards I thought about it, and I thought they took that trouble to write that lovely letter to me, which so encouraged me, that I thought to myself, well, I know somebody that could do with a letter. So I wrote them a love letter too. So one thing leads to another, doesn't it? And that was what the Lord Jesus said. "This commandment I give to you, that you love one another." It's not an option, it's a commandment. And Eve and Jim did what he told them to. Thank you.